and my group partner is Muhammad Suhaib Kareem. So basically, the subject is cloud computing, and basically, this is a presentation. Uh, this is a presentation for our project. So in this, the thing is, we have to deploy our app on any Google service provider. Like there are several providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, and some other as well. So basically, we deployed a WordPress site on Microsoft Azure. So in this, basically, we there are several steps. In this, we have to set up the virtual machines, like configuration of load balancers. Also, the thing establishing networking rules, and the main thing is databases. Basically, we have to store the data uh, of our website, the data of users, the data of client, if the website is it's depend on the website which type of users and which type of data. So we have to add that data in our website. So basically, there are farming step. So we will move step by step. So number one is setting up like virtual machines. So as you know, virtual machine is creation is crucial. That so for that, we have created a virtual machine on VMware. Uh, Also, we create by the name of WordPress, and that is set up by the Ubuntu 22.04. So the configuration with standard B2S, and the size of that is 2 VC and 4 GB of memory. Also, the region for that is East US. Now, after that, basically we have networking configuration. For that, we assigned a public IP address that is shown in the screen and connected to the virtual network as a default subnet, which is also as a part of uh, load balancer setup. Now, moving to next screen, we have the thing is load balancer configuration. So basically, as you know, we have two parts of a website. Number one is front end, number two is back end. First, we move to front end IP configuration. So basically, a public IP address that is assigned for our front end of the load balancer, ensuring that the VM is accessible externally. But in backend, we added backend pole, which allows that the load balancer to distribute incoming traffic. Basically, it across multiple VMs for basically load balance. Let's suppose we have if there is a traffic that is increased instantly, then what we do? So for that we have to manage multiple VMs to manage the load and fault tolerance. Now, in third, in this screen, we have database integration. So basically, there are there are different databases, like they are relational, non-relational databases. Relation in this, we have SQL, MySQL, and in non-relational databases, we have like the MongoDB. So basically, in this we use MySQL. So in this MySQL database, we use name as WordPress. Also, that is hosted on Azure Managed MySQL Service. So basically, in this we have the database. In this, there is a database. We have the data, like we have the rows and columns. So for that, we have different. We have created the name of username, like user password, just like user type, and the age, and anything like that. So we have to manage that SQL database. Basically, that is Azure's manage MySQL service. After that, we have database connectivity. So WordPress is configured to basically to connect database using this host address, and basically on this website our data is stored. It's also securely, and we have to retrieve that efficiently. Now moving to the network security configuration. So basically in this we use inbound net rules and security enhancement. So basically in this security adjusted by any embed net. uh, the thing is that how we use that, because uh, the thing that inbound net is used to define how external traffic is handled. For instance, let's suppose traffic on port 80 is, so basically as we as Microsoft Azure say, give us a port, it's like 80 or 90 anything. So basically we redirect that services to the WordPress. For security enhancement, basically we use uh, Azure Defender for cloud. Basically in this what we have to ensure, we have to ensure these protected service protection and protection basically against some potential threats. After that we have a storage backup. So uh, basically how we handle that, the storage accounts setup. um, so we use a storage account as we mentioned here. Basically this is created for handling large data storage needs. So it is also equipped with geo-redundant storage for enhanced data protection. After that we have data backup configuration. So backup, so Microsoft Azure also give us services for backup configurations. After that we have final deployment and web access. So WordPress installation is also a crucial step, and also accessing the website. And so basically we have to install the WordPress, choose a language, and also configure using as I mentioned database details as well, like specifying the s- site title like admin and username and passwords like that. So how we access that website? So basically we Microsoft Azure assigned a IP address. For that we can go to that website. So now we have detailed virtual machine configuration. So basically virtual machine and then storage and accessibility. So first we go to the virtual machine. WordPress VM basically is optimized for the performance. It uses Azure's B series Bustral VM. Uh, the thing is why we use it. Use this is because this is cost efficient solution for workload. Um, in this we do not require a full CPU performance, but basically experience occasionally burst. Let's suppose there is an occasion, and at that time basically we need the performance, so that's why we use VM optimization. After that we have storage and accessibility. So for storage and scalability. So for storage and scalability, Azure provide high durability and availability. So that's the thing. After that, we have advanced network settings. In this, we have network setting groups, NGS. So basically, we utilize that for security rules, for network threads, and also we use HTTP and HTTPS for more security. And in after that, we have virtual network configuration. So Why we use virtual network configuration? Because uh, as I mentioned earlier, that WordPress VM basically is a part of dedicated subnet with a large virtual network. So that's why. After that, we have load balancing and traffic management. So how we use that Azure load balancer basically configuration. So this is the thing. By this we the setup basically this is to ensure that traffic is evenly distributed across variable service houses, which improves basically responsiveness and availability of WordPress site. Health probes are configured. Uh, Also, basically, it is here to check the status of VM, either it is running or not. And the next is application gateway. So basically, a simple beyond a simple load balancing. Azure basically provide advanced routing feature site that is WAF, that is web application firewall. So basically, the thing is, we have to make this secure and also distribute the traffic. After that, we have database services configuration. So high availability and scalability. MySQL basically, uh, it's a flexible server that is considered with the replication of feature to ensure high availability. After that, it also enable auto scaling capabilities to allow database to increase in load dynamically. And after that, we have a backup and recovery. So automated backups are configured for MySQL services. So that's why we have to use this, because in this we have less chances for data loss. For the security enhancement, basically as I mentioned earlier, that we have Azure Defender and data encryption and compliance. So why we use integrated security and Azure Defender? Because we have to monitor and the threat and the health of our VM. So that's why, and also integrates the Azure security center to the advanced threat protection services. After that, we have data encryption. So we have to encrypt the data by SSL or TLS. So moving to the performance monitoring and optimization. So Azure Monitor is extensively used to collect and analyze performance matrices. Uh, Application basically, in this application, and so I would further, yes. So basically, the thing is we have to check the performance of the app. Like let's suppose we have 10 users, then what's the performance? We have 20 users, then what's the performance? And if we have 1000 users, then what's the performance? So basically it depends on the number of users. Like it's check that either is working on this CPU or this CPU. So this is the best way to monitor our application. So basically, in the conclusion, I have to wrap up whole the presentation that uh, that Azure is not only basically like to ensure the WordPress is capable of handling expected and unexpected user loads, but basically it give us some extra features like protection, like give us a database, like data security, and everything like that. So this is from our side. Thank you.